Morning, folks, down here at Texas RV Works. We're in this Crusader deal here. Giving you a follow-up video on here's your camper without a floor. So we got the guy's been working really hard on this deal. This is a big job, folks. It's not easy. Nothing about it is easy. And this is why it costs so much to do. There's so much labor in this. This is not a 5-minute job and not for the faint of heart. And there is a ton of attention to detail. Like I said, the guy's been hustling on this, but we'll go in here. That's the floor. You can see the rot damage. It's, you know, there's no saving it at this point. You can see what they use as a particle board. And for anybody that knows anything about any type of building, that particle board is good for a lot of things, but this ain't one of them. When we go back in with this, we use right here, cabinet grade plywood, folks. It's the best that you can buy. And that stuff is expensive. Go price that. It'll make your wallet empty. But that's what we go back in with. We don't put this crap back in here. Plywood like that is so much stronger. There's no flex in the floor when you walk on it like you would with this. When this was brand new, there would have been flex in the floor. But once this stuff starts sucking up water, folks, right there's what happens. And we'll go inside. We got the electricity cut off. But Miranda can probably show you kind of what it looks like. And come on in, folks. And this is what they call your camper without a floor. So you can see what we've done here. Pulled out the dinette and the seating area. I had to unhook electricity, 12 volt, 120 power. You can see these are your hydraulic rams. That mounts into your plywood down there. So that's ultimately what happens if that gets far enough rotted and gets where this mounts. Basically, slide out's gonna fall out of the damn thing is what happens. So be advantageous in take care of your roof. Make sure you're sealed off, folks, and be watching your floors. You know, if you notice a little bit of water potentially getting in them, that's a fixable point when you notice it. But this is beyond being able to fix this. This whole thing keeps this square. You know, this box, as I call it, square. There's just a lot that rides on your floor, guys. And then we'll go over to another slide. This is a Schwintek slide system. That's a hydraulic slide system we just looked at. And here's your bath. This is a bathroom vanity sitting right here. And I tell you what, you want to talk about a job. You have no idea what it's like to do all this. Get this floor out and set back in again. I don't even know where this probably came out in pieces because this whole thing was basically junk. And it was from a water leak, so that's really the message of the day, is be checking under your cabinets. This had a water leak, started right here. It rotted out this end, and then it had water damage from this end from being exposed to the elements. Again, very labor intensive. Just can't tell you. Watch your floors. And just walk around it. All you gotta do is walk around and say, yeah, still hard, doesn't look like there's any water sitting in it, yada, yada, yada. That's all you gotta do, folks. You know, make sure everything's sealed off. And one of the problems with this is the Schwintek, the way they seal this, it will get water down in there. Just run a bead of caulk down through here. And make sure the stuff, well, right here, Rand, take a picture of this. See how that's caulked? Make sure that's in there. This started running up in here. It probably went right in there, down underneath this lip, and started this floor. This floor is also bad and has to be replaced. Like I said, the guy's been busy. It's no joke. And you can see how far it's got to get tore down from the exterior side to get it out. We actually thought we were gonna have to pull this slide, but we didn't bid it to pull it when we put the quote to the customer. So thankfully it worked out. Else we'd had more time in it than we already do. There you go. Take care of your floors, folks. It's super important. Another thing to look at is this wrap. This is basically what they wrap your floors in, right, folks? And you can see how they do it. The corners are open. See that? So when that was in there, water could have come down and started right in there and run in. And most likely that's what it did, because this end is exposed to the element. That's why it's so important to keep these corners caulked up and looking nice. So, there you go. Very, very important, folks. And then we have our toy hauler. We got this laminated up. You can see this lamination panel in here. We don't have all the holes cut, but we're waiting on the door, right, Rand? Mm-hmm. Once the door comes, we'll get this all routed out correctly. There's an access door here, an access door that goes in here. And we'll mount them doors in. We'll put new finish moldings on it. We'll get this cleaned up. Got a few panels to put back in here. We're waiting on the doors. There's some things you just gotta wait on until you get the stuff that you need so it can all fit together nice. Make sure there's no adjustments needed. Of course, we'll get everything rewrapped, and what we do when we do these, because this is what this wall's sitting on, is this bottom plate. We'll get it installed. We'll take the rubberized undercoating and we'll undercoat all this that we've taken down, and then wrap it. So basically, it's double protection. The water's not gonna permeate the rubberized undercoating. And there you have it, folks. So we're getting on the other side of this finally. There's a lot of tedious work in this. Honestly, still a lot of tedious work to go into it still yet to get it finished out. Very time consuming. All these projects are very time consuming. It just doesn't happen overnight. So if you ever go get a slide, quoted out on what it costs to replace the floor, you understand what it takes to do it. It's basically every job that I just showed you here is a two-man job from start to finish. So that means you gotta pay 2 techs to do it. And that's where you get into hours. Just everything here is hard work and again, consumption of time. So again, when you get it quoted to you, you're liable to be sitting down because you're liable to faint. But the reason is time consumption, multiple techs on it. And some of this stuff takes 3 and 4 people to do. It just depends on what you're doing. It'll take 4 of us to get this floor back up in because we use that heavy duty plywood, that cabinet grade plywood. And basically to make this floor, here's another deal. So basically to make this floor, we laminate 2 pieces together. It's kind of a trade secret, folks. There's a lot of people who do it different ways. I think we do it in a much more high quality way. But this will probably be, I bet it'll be 300 pounds getting back up in there. And so it takes some people. The jacks don't work. It's Armstrong. It's muscling it back in, and once you get it up and get it slid back over, it goes back down to a 2-person job. But there you go, folks. As usual, we appreciate what you do. Our boys have been busy down here. Al and Jeremy, I don't know if we talked about this, but we hired another gentleman also from the RV industry. And younger gentleman, but has a lot of knowledge, and we got some good folks around here. And as always, me and Miranda overseeing it and paying attention to what goes on, because you know, if it don't meet my criteria, them boys are gonna go back and do it again, which we don't have that problem, because they've got the same work ethic as us, the same goals as us, and that's what makes good employees, folks. You teach them the right way, and they'll always do good in life, and that's super important. Especially, you know, you folks that own businesses understand that. Teach them the craft if they don't know it, and you're golden. So there you have it, folks. We appreciate what you do for us. As always, got questions, concerns, give us a call. Looking for a new unit, used unit, got questions, call us, text us, email us. We'll help you out any way we can. If you need service, bring it on down, make an appointment with us. Want to get roofs sealed before winter, bring it on down, we'll seal it up. If you need winterization, you want to winterize your camper, and we're going to go into a video on that next, of why to winterize your camper if you're not going to use it. But anything you need, give us a call. We can winterize it, we can do your roof, get it sealed up for you so you know it's good. Don't stick your camper out underneath the tree. I don't know, everybody seems to think that the tree in their yard is the garage for their camper. It just destroys them, folks. It kills me. So don't park that damn thing under a tree, please, because you'll find problems. And there's a few reasons for that. I won't get into them. But the big one is moisture. So up underneath that canopy of that tree retains moisture all day long, basically. And where's that moisture go? Permeates up into your camper. Don't do it, folks. You're not doing yourself any favors. So there you have it, folks. Give us a ring. Appreciate you. Have a good day.